Alrighty. So it is Monday night, and for those who may be new, don't know who I am, I'm Candy Strahan, and I'm super excited to do this training with you all tonight. Bear with me, I've put together a little presentation, and we're going to be doing some screen share, so hopefully we won't have any technical difficulties. Y'all hold on just a second, let me get started. And I do have kiddos playing in the background, so if you hear some noise, that's what it is. We are out at families tonight, and a little crazy. Move this over a little bit. Okay, so this is our new promoter training. Just want to take a minute and say welcome. If you're brand new, we're super, super excited and just ready to rock it with you. Tonight's going to be just a little bit of training to kind of help you get started, to get a fast start to where you can grow your business. Like I said, I'm Candy Strahan, Champ 8. We're going to kind of go through this. This is my first time to really go through this. I've been working on it for a little over 2 weeks, and I'm hoping that I've got everything down. But if not, y'all just bear with me. We can always add to it. But we just want to say welcome to the Pruvit family. Super excited and blessed to have you here. One of the things that I think is super, super, super important is just duplication. Having a system that works, and Pruvit really has that. We have very easy, simple, duplicatable skills. If you don't know what duplication is, think of yourself as like a carbon copy, like a copy machine. You put one piece of paper into a copy machine and you press how many copies that you want, and it literally comes out just like what you put in. So duplication is that same process. You want to do something, but you also want to teach others how to do the same thing. So keeping a simple system, keeping it very duplicatable is highly, highly, highly effective and very important, especially with this business. One thing that I really, really love about our community is how connected we all are. And I just want to kind of mention some names here. I know maybe you've been added to a couple of different groups and some team chats and different things like that. And it can be kind of overwhelming, but it's very, very good to be connected because it can make all the difference in your business of how fast you grow, who you have resources to be able to connect to. Maybe you need some third-party validation or somebody that has a little bit more experience to talk in a conversation. Maybe one of your community members or support, we'll call them support team members. I hate the word upline. It sounds so harsh and impersonal. I love support team or support system. What, baby? Okay, well, y'all play nice, okay? Go play.
I'm being nice to it.
So being connected to your support team and knowing who they are is super important. So I'm just going to kind of go through this list. You can take a screenshot of it if you need to. And I'm trying really hard not to cough. Bold and Blessed Tribe is our personal team group. It's literally just a page that we started so that we would have a place to be able to connect, to train, to put resources and videos and things into. So people have something every single day to come to. We post lots of, inspirational things in there. People can, welcome their newbies in there. It's just a really great place to kind of feel at home. We have our Team West, who's our direct support team, Amanda and Chad West. Biohackers is Kelly Hunt Smith. Most of y'all have probably connected with her on Facebook already. If you haven't, please friend request them. Casey Self, Natalie Kilborn, you'll hear her voice a lot of times on our huddle calls in the morning. Nick Martinez is also frequent on the huddle calls. Jared Maidenberg, he has the Better Life Tribe, and he also, you'll hear him from time to time on calls. And then our legend, Michael Rutherford, who I think there's not a single person on our team that doesn't know who he is. He was actually the company's first legend. He is a rock star. He's been all of these have been great mentors for us. Anytime we need anything, they're there. You get to meet them at events, and I really want y'all to connect with them any way possible. So if you aren't following them, please follow them. Some of them are maxed out on friends and we can only follow, so be sure to find them on Facebook and connect with them. Number 2 is being a product of the product and sharing every day. People watch every move you make. On that, I'll also say when you sign up to be your own business owner, no matter what it is. You could be selling jewelry, candles, keto, doing a group page for clothing, whatever it is, a boutique. You want to make sure that you have a business mindset and a business storefront. So, keep your page professional, keep it uplifting, keep it drama free. I'll just kind of say that. I always like to tell people you're your best representation of your business because people are watching you. You want them to want to do business with you. 3, make sure you get your product on hand. 5-day experiences, build your business quickly or build it really fast. Getting product into people's hands so that they can experience it can change even the biggest skeptic's belief in the system, and it can absolutely blow the lid off of your business. So just a rule of thumb, experiences, if it's chocolate and orange dream, 5 for $25. If it's max, $32. I just tell these as general figures. This is just kind of to keep it where it's equal playing field amongst everybody. If you want to sell them for more, that's perfectly fine and up to you. This is just the standard with which we used from the very get-go. We've been doing this for 8 months and it works really well. And it keeps you from being shortchanged, but also gives your customers an easy system to be able to like, okay, I want a 5-day. How much is it? It's, $25 or $32 depending on which formula they choose. So another important thing that I want to cover really quickly is how to take Keto OS and Max. Basically, you pick a flavor, shake it, and drink it. That's one of my favorite things to keep it simple. I can tell everybody all of the products are going to get you into ketosis within an hour. Our Max formulas do it a little bit quicker. So if you ever have anybody that asks you, well, what's the difference in the formulas? You can tell them Max is just a quicker absorbing salt, and it will get you into ketosis in about 15 to 20 minutes versus an hour. But I think one of the most important things that we can do is be a voice and be an educator. Our company is very, very passionate about educating people, and we definitely want to make sure that people get started on the right foot, that they have the best experience possible with Pruvit, and that they have really, really great results. That starts with communication and making sure that we educate them and let them know how to take the product. Once a day is therapeutic use. They can use it multiple times throughout the day, but if you will go to your homepage where you log in on your cloud, you put your username or referral code and your username and your password. If you go to your homepage and you scroll down to the bottom, you will see a download section where this form is at. This is actually called our Hacker's Guide. I actually include this into our 5 days so that people have instructions on how to take the product. Always recommend starting with half a serving in the afternoon and then allowing your body 1 to 2 days to work into a full packet. Majority of us have not been in ketosis since we were babies, and we definitely want to make sure that our bodies get used to metabolizing fat, because if not, you can have some kind of icky feelings, and we don't want people experiencing that. So this just gives them a really basic how to get started and how to use the product. Everybody has access to this. You can print it out. You can send it as a link in an email and a text. I like to print it out and just put it in with my 5 days and mail it out. It tells them about staying hydrated, how to know if they're in ketosis, do they have to do intermittent fasting or dieting or anything like that. So 1 product, 5 flavors, pick a flavor. You can add it to anything. This is kind of what I print out here. I just let them know water or low carb, low sugar is best. I've seen a lot of people putting it in orange juice, ice cream, you name it. Like I've seen some Gatorade. I will tell you, you can still get into ketosis, but you're kind of cutting your foot and like literally out from underneath you, because you're kind of counteracting what ketosis really is about, which is fueling your body on fat. The more carbs and sugars that you intake, the less time you're going to be in ketosis. So low carb, low sugar is best. If you have children or people that just refuse to drink it and anything else, and that's the only way they can get it in, by all means, have them drink it. But let's make sure that we're educating them and letting them know that they want the best results, that they want to see the full benefits. Water, low carb, low sugar is best. Moving on to social media. I told y'all we would talk a little bit about it. I'm going to do a separate social media training, but this is one of the most important that I think I want to touch on first is how to make your first post. This is something that can be very, very easily duplicatable. You can use it for anybody that comes into your team. It's just literally, let's make your first post. When somebody joins your team, you can say, okay, what are your goals? What do you want to do? It could be, I want to get free products. I want to make a couple $100 extra a month, or I want to make a full-time income. Regardless which one they pick, it can just be moved over into, okay, let's make our first post. Now is a great time to do it. You've got somebody signed up. They're just starting. You want to share with your friends in person and online. Friends and family will be a lot less skeptical if you share with them from the beginning. If you start drinking it and you're taking it and you're kind of hiding out, waiting to see what your results are, and then all of a sudden you post it, you'd be surprised. A lot of people think, oh, well, why didn't they tell me about it from the beginning? So your first post should be simple. It should be a simple 2-liner. I've included a picture of one of our girls from our team, and just a simple first post that I screenshotted from actual team member that said, I'm super excited to start this new adventure. My friend Christy Arios shared this awesome drink with me that has her sleeping better, feeling great, and losing inches. I can't wait to see what it does for me. Who wants to try it with me? This is just one of many, but keeping it vague and piquing interest is like our #1 thing that we want to educate and teach here at Pruvit. I call it kind of vomiting Pruvit or giving too much information. You want to keep it vague. So maybe you could say, post the picture of the 5-day and you holding it or your product sitting on the counter and be like, I'm so excited, heard great things. Who wants to do this with me? It could be nothing about benefits or what it's done for somebody, anything about Pruvit, nothing about Keto OS. It could just be a picture of you, you're excited, and you're inviting them to try it with you. From there, you'll start to get questions. And we're going to touch on the connect and what to do when you get people that are interested. But one very important thing that I want to make sure that we're doing on first post is tagging our upline or our support team so that we can come and love on your post. Anybody that knows anything about Facebook is super, super, super important to have interaction. You also want to make sure that you're keeping your post bumped up, and you don't want to have a post sit and nobody like it or may have comments on it. When there's more action and more comments and things going on, you'll notice that people, excuse me, people will start to interact with you more. I can't kick this crud. Oh, so make sure to tag your sponsor, your upline, and always include a picture of yourself. Social media also is about being consistent. If you're inconsistent, people will think that you've quit or are not committed. A lot of times people just make assumptions. They'll be like, oh, well, she isn't talking about it on a rant. Like, she'll go weeks at a time without talking about it. She must not be doing it anymore. How many of you have ever thought that about somebody doing something online? Or maybe they haven't posted. They must be doing something else. So being consistent every single day and posting is super important. Even if it's just 1 to 2 times a day, make sure that you're sharing stories that are compliant. Pictures of you, your family. Maybe you're dropping off some 5 days at the post office. Maybe your kids are helping you package up 5 days, whatever it is. You want to work that into your everyday Facebook post. Don't worry about offending others. This is something that I've heard a lot of comments about. I've heard it for the past 4 years being in the industry. We have something, though, y'all, that people want. People need what we have. And if you lead with your heart, not your head, you'll do amazing things in this business. So don't ever think it. Don't worry about offending people. I've lost a few, but I've gained many that were interested and wanted what we had. I already covered the keep your business page, keep it professional. Don't get discouraged. If you need likes or comments, just ask. Don't share posts, copy and paste, and post as your own. Super, super important. If you see something that somebody has posted in the team, in the Pruvit community, wherever it may be, it's always best to literally just click on it, copy, paste it. If you have an iPhone, you can copy and paste from your phone and paste it into your wall. Change it up a little bit. You can even add your own wording, maybe add your own pictures, but don't ever share off of somebody else's page and post it as your own, because it's going to have their information on it. That can be really distracting for a lot of people. It takes them out of the emotion of it, as versus when you post it, they're connected to you. Your Facebook friends are connected to you. They want to see what you post. They want to see how this is affecting you, not Candy and David, that they don't have a clue who these people are. So I always encourage copying and pasting, making it your own, putting it on your personal wall so that it's more personal to your feed and people that you're connected to, and it's coming from you. Examples of when to post, best times just according to Facebook for business. 7 a.m. people are getting ready for work, getting ready for school. It's a really great time. People are on their phones, they're in the bathroom fixing their hair, scrolling through Facebook. 7 a.m. generally works. 12 p.m. personal, people are on lunch break. You can even post a business time, if that's your schedule and you want to post during your lunch break. It's always a good time. People are on Facebook during lunch break. When are people not on Facebook? 8 p.m. business time, people are usually settling in for dinner. They're getting their kids bathed. Moms are waiting on the kids to get out of the tubs, and they're scrolling through Facebook then too. So those are 3 top times according to post and interactions of when to post on Facebook. Protect the house. This is something I have never really trained big on, but I definitely want to make sure. We've had many phone conversations the last several weeks with BU as Champ 8s and above about protect the house. We have a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, we have had a few medical claims being shared on Facebook, people listing some major disease names, and it's definitely a no-no. Babe, do you have any kind of mint, or like, y'all have a cough drop, or, oh, but Pruvit, I got ice over here. Pruvit does not claim to cure, treat, prevent any disease. We never want to make sure and list disease names in public on posts, talk about them at events, or talk about disease medical diagnosis, or ask questions. So a lot of times people will get to events like we were at Charged, and they will tell you, please refrain from asking medical specific questions or asking you about diseases. Maybe it's diabetes, high blood pressure, doesn't matter. Those are considered medical diagnoses, and we cannot talk about those. No recordings or lives allowed during events. This is something that is huge. There are certain times they will tell us that we can take pictures, that we can share slides or things like that. But we want to make sure that we protect the house so that we have a house to protect and to be a part of. We all love Pruvit. We all love what the product is doing for us. And we want to make sure that we're safe and that we stay around for the long haul. So doing everything that we can to make sure that we're compliant, that we're not using disease names and sharing things that could jeopardize our company or our future is super, super, super important. Never make income claims. No, I just need, I'm good. I'll be good. Never make any income claims. We cannot list incomes, post financial statements. We don't really have an issue with this. I don't see it anywhere on our team. I think it's happened maybe one time someone shared an income statement that was shared with them confidentially. Our company is not big about all the flashy income and the big cars and everything else. We do share those things because they are truly blessings and benefits of being rewarded for what we do. And we want people to know that that opportunity is there. But we never want to entice somebody and be like, you can come in and make 6 figures, or you can come in and do this and do that. It's all dependent on the person's actions, what they're willing to do, how much that they're willing to share, and it's based on them. Use the benefits of the Better Box. I listed a picture here just to kind of show you every single box that we have that comes from the company for our better benefits is pretty much all the same: fat loss, muscle preservation, and on and on and on. Any of those we can actually list, we can talk about all day long openly. There are tons of more benefits that we're all experiencing. We would love to be able to share and post on Facebook, but we can't. The FTC and the FDA are very, very picky, and they target companies because guess what? When companies like us are helping people get better, live better, big pharma and other companies are missing out. So they got to protect. So we want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to stay above bar and to keep our company safe. Best rule of thumb is if you're in doubt, leave it out. I talked about this on the huddle call the other day. Literally, if it's not on the box or it's not something that you can just kind of say, I felt bad, I feel better, leave it out. So what to do when someone shows interest? We have a simple 1, 2, 3 process. It's watch, connect, experience, or enroll. Super, super easy. Again, duplicatable. Anybody can come in, do the 1, 2, 3, and have success in this business. The more efficiently and quickly and faster that you do those 1, 2, 3s, the more quickly you will move in the business. Y'all, I'm having fits. Watch your campfire video. Send the campfire video is the watch. Anybody and everybody. So maybe you made that first post and you've got people asking you, oh my gosh, what is this? Or I want to try it. What is this? Never ever post your link on your Facebook wall, because the 9 times out of 10 people will see that and they will keep scrolling. Just say, I'll PM you. You're going to send the campfire video and just say, here, check this out and let me know what you think. From there, they're going to ask questions. Majority of people will be like, well, how does it work? How often do I take it? Do I have to diet? Is it natural? Whatever their questions are, you're going to want to connect them. This is not so much about what you know or what you don't know as much as it is about validating excitement. There is something to validation in the third party. I don't know why it works, but it works really, really well. So especially in the beginning, this is huge. You want to get the ball rolling. You want to get people to committing to either a 5-day or becoming a 30-day customer or a promoter, and connecting them in a 3-way message with a resource on a Zoom. Maybe it's a state of play call or a Pruvit progress call. Okay. But getting them connected is super, super important and going to validate that excitement to help you seal the deal. This just kind of gives you some examples of how to put yourself on mute, is what I always tell everybody. Like literally when you come in, put yourself on mute. Get them plugged into a resource other than yourself. Videos, links, lives with doctors, the state of play call, Pruvit progress call, 3-way call, a text, a message via Facebook. The biggest secret, y'all, seriously, to top leader success in this company is connect, 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 connect. If you want to go fast, do it. I promise you it works. Just to kind of give you a backstory on me, I'm very, very red. If you don't know what red means in the colors, go read the personality book. I'm very, very straightforward. I go, go, go. I'm naturally a leader, not a follower. And it was very hard for me to let go and be like, okay, I need help, or I need to plug somebody in. I was one of those that had that thought in my head. They're too busy. I don't want to add more to their plate and cause them more work when I can do this myself. How many have felt that? This is a very important step in realizing that it's not you, it's a community, it's a team, it's a support system. So when I handed over the reins and I did what I was told to do, I talked about this on a live a while back. Mirror what you admire. Find the ones that are doing what you want to do in this business and do what they do. So they were doing the connect. I was not, and I was sitting still. I was like, okay, 2 days into this business, I'm not going as fast as I thought I was going to. What am I doing wrong? And they said, how many people have you put in a 3-way message? How many people have you got on a phone with somebody other than yourself? How many people have you got on a Zoom with somebody other than yourself? And I was like, none. So I said, well, that's probably where you just need to tweak it a little bit. So I started getting people connected. I started throwing them in messages. I started getting them on the phone with somebody other than myself. Started getting them on Zooms with somebody other than myself. And guess what? We started skyrocketing. We went so fast, we didn't have time to keep up. We went Champ 6 in a little over 2 weeks. We went Champ 7 2 weeks later, Champ 8 within 68 days, and broke records in the company that had never happened before. So when I tell you that it can go fast, if you do the things that you need to do, it really can, and I'm living proof of it. Every single person that I talk to, I ping pong. Michael Rutherford himself told me this. He's like the top earner in the company, making more in a month than most people make in 10 years. And he told me, I ping pong conversations. I connect people to other people in my community and let them help me close the deal. I was like, if he can do it, I can do it. When I started doing those things, that's when the business started growing. From there, it's literally just experiencing the product and enrolling. One of the best lines or comments that I've offered or texted or followed up with somebody is when they're loving the products, I say, great. Do you want to become a customer or a promoter? I've never really focused on how many promoters, how many customers, or let's do this. I want people to get in where they fit in. If they want to be a customer, that's great. If they want to be a promoter, that's great too. Really and truly, the only reason why we want people to be promoter is if they really want to share the business, they want to earn a really great income. Let's make sure that we're not pushing people into promoter or pushing them into customer. Maybe let's just listen, offer them the opportunity and give them that step and say, okay, do you want to be a customer? Do you want to be a promoter? Maybe they ask you what's the difference. Get them connected again. Let somebody share a little bit about the business with them, and you never know. You could have a potential promoter that could be a rock star on your team. This talks a little bit more about the enroll. I kind of was going into it at the other screen, but you want to make sure that you're enrolling your customers and your promoters at sign up. I know sometimes during promos it can get a little crazy. You've got people messaging you left and right, but on a normal basis, I always try to walk my customers or my promoters through the sign up process. One, because it keeps accidents from happening. So let's say, for instance, somebody hits SmartShip only. 3 weeks down the road, they're sitting there going, I haven't gotten product yet, and I signed up and I ordered, but I haven't gotten product yet. What happened? Their order was for a future order, not a today order. So just simple things like walking them through, explaining to them, or I've had people think that the max box is a 30 count box and they actually run out and they're like, wait, I need more. So just walking them through the steps of teaching them how, like I said, customer promoter, do you want to get retail SmartShip? Do you want to be today? Do you want a future order? You could also work in about the SmartShip free customer program. You refer to SmartShip customers, you get your products for free. And you can also talk about this as a promoter. It's called your endorsement bonuses, which we're going to talk about more in a minute. But it gives you an opportunity to let them know what SmartShip is, the discount that is taking place, and how it's going to be a future order, and also let them know that they can edit it, change it at any time. This is just some little tidbits that I wanted to add. You will get out what you put in. You reap what you sow. We've heard that saying our whole lives. But we have tools and resources for you to be successful. Knowledge is power. Never stop developing yourself. Our company goes above and beyond at giving us opportunities for us to develop ourselves and to grow our business. We have daily huddle calls every single day, Monday through Friday. Top leaders every single day, people that are top, I won't say top earners, current credibility, let's say that. People that are actually doing the things that we teach, that are rocking and moving in this business, will get on every single day and share tips and tidbits and plays that are working for them. You have your SoundCloud app, which you can go and download on your phone. I'm going to show you a little more detail here in a minute. Keto U is on your website. Pruvit progress call, state of play. You've got doctors' lives on Facebook. If you haven't liked Facebook page, just Pruvit. Go like that page. There's tons of resources. And every Wednesday, We do a doctor's live at 2 o'clock Eastern time. You can get on and actually do Q&A with our Pruvit specialist. Personal development books. This is something I don't think a lot of people think about. You're so busy and wrapped up in customers and promoters, but we also need to work on filling our cups so that we can continue to fill others' cups. I'm a big John Maxwell fan, Sarah Robbins. There are tons and tons and tons of books, but always, I think we give and give and give so much. Sometimes it's good for us to just fill it ourselves, and it's always good to feed your brain and your thoughts and personal development books. If you can find a good one, I've had so many that spoke straight to my heart and helped me become the leader, and still are helping me become the leader that I want to be. I think it's really, really important as we're growing in this business to fill ourselves with education, not only about this business, the products, but also in just life. Pruvit events, mixers, 90% of success is showing up. BU tells us that every single event. Leaders are born at events, and I think that's super, super important. If there's an event going on near you, or if there's something coming up like Keto Academy and more, get there. It will make every bit of difference in your business just by showing up and being around people that are doing things in this business that you want to do. Being around like-minded, motivated, energetic people that have the same goals as you literally feeds your soul, but it also can feed your business. It's electrifying. It's just energizing coming home and coming off of an event. It literally is putting high octane into your business. I can't even tell you the difference that coming from event has made in our business and our team and our dynamics and how we built relationships. So if you have something that's going on in your area, if you see someone post a mixer, we're very open. Pruvit's an open community. We will be happy to have anybody, or, if you see another team member or another leader host an event, message them. Go. I promise you, you show up, you will get something. Weekly team calls, Zooms, just like this one, super, super important. Get on when you can, catch the recordings or the replays when you can. We also have our team pages. Use the files. We actually don't have a whole lot of files on our page. We have a few about PayPal, shipping, getting started, just little videos like this. I'm super sorry. And you can search the magnifying glass on the top of the group page. You can put in training or just little keywords of things that you might be looking for. Maybe somebody asked a question about SmartShip, or something that just happens to be an issue or a question that you don't know. You can actually go to the team groups and put in the magnifying glass that keyword that you're looking for, and it'll pull up any previous posts or questions or information that might pertain to that. You also have your downloads tab, which I told you about in the beginning. On the home page of your cloud, you can go download files. If you have not downloaded the Pruvit Pulse app, get it. And that is literally like the heartbeat of your business. Every single promo, sale, rank up, if you advance, if you get paid, you get tons of notifications through there. It's literally, like I said, the lifeline of your business. You can go to your app store, put in Pruvit Pulse app, download it, log in with your username and your password, and you will start to receive updates. If you're not receiving updates for some reason, you can contact support at pruvithq.com and let them know that you're having some issues, and they'll reset it. I talked about the SoundCloud really briefly, but I wanted to share this with you because I know a lot of people hear it or they see it, but they don't know where to find it or what it is. It's a really, really cool app. You can literally go search SoundCloud on the app bar, and once you pull it up, it's going to look just like this. But we have tons of great calls that have been recorded and uploaded on there that you can go and listen to at any time of the day. So if you're a night owl or you're an early morning riser and you're looking for a little bit of motivation or maybe some education, go listen to the calls on the SoundCloud app. There's an endless resource out there. Maybe you just need a refresher. Some of the huddle calls are on there. Some of our earlier calls from when the company first started are on there. Lots of great ways to connect, and just you can share those links. You can send them out in message. You can send them out in text, and you can get your team to duplicate this and find SoundCloud as well. This page is very, very underutilized. I actually was a promoter for probably 4 months before I really, really looked at it and dug really deep and kind of opened everything and snooped on there. We get so busy and so wrapped up in our business and going so fast that sometimes it's amazing to me what little we need to actually be successful in this business. I'll just say that. So Better Starts Here is kind of a one-stop training shop. It's a really, really neat page. One of our support team, Nick Martinez, actually helped design it. Jared has worked really, really hard on implementing it and putting things into place on there. But it's literally step by step how to do this business, where to find things, a little bit more of what we talked about on this call. You've got phone numbers, you've got links, you can literally click on it. It's step 1, step 2, step 3. It tells you step by step how many days you have to hit GoPro, how many days to hit MVP, how many days to hit All-Star, which we're going to dive into a little bit more here in a minute. And it's got our fast start video on there. So even if you're brand new or you have somebody that's just getting started or even considering becoming a promoter, you can share this page with them or share the fast start with them so that they could see how simple this business is, how great our company is about laying foundation for you to go step 1, step 2, step 3. I've been a part of a company and other businesses that there was nothing. Like literally you had to create everything. There was no step by step, there was no basics. I love the fact that anybody can come into this business and the step 1, step 2, step 3 is the same for every single person. Also on the your Pruvit Facebook page, there's also a link on that betterstartshere.com. Keto U, if you put in pruvitnow.com/keto U, you will find our FAQ that is done in a video with Dr. Andy. You'll also find top questions that are asked and you can copy the link and send it to your potential or whoever's asking the question. But a lot of questions like, do I have to change my diet? Is it safe? If I have XYZ, this medical condition, can I still take ketones? How long will I have to take ketones? There's tons of questions on there. And it's her. She's a great doctor. She's very well known for her ketone education and helping people with ketones. You can share those resources and let her speak about it and give them credible information from a medical specialist. I love that. GoPro, Go MVP. I'm going to talk about this really, really quick. GoPro and Go MVP are literally the basic stepping stones for launching a fast business or a good, strong business. GoPro, Go MVP is literally just a couple of people locking arms with you, deciding that they want to take this product, be a customer, or that they want to join arms with you, link arms with you, be a business partner, and rock it with you. Make your 60-second list. Like literally, I want you to make a list if you haven't already of people. So if I ask you, who do you know that needs to sleep better tonight? Who do you know that maybe it has trouble with crashing, no energy throughout the day? They're constantly drinking the Red Bulls, Monsters. Who do you know that is a mom struggling to keep up? Maybe she's stressed and moody and never happy. Maybe there's somebody in your life that you know that could really benefit from the financial opportunity that this could bring. That's going to be your 60-second list. Go through your mind. Who do you know that needs better right now? Write their name down, text it, message it, whatever you want to do to on your notes so that you have it. Those are going to be the ones that you reach out to. Your first 5 on your list, share your excitement with them. Let them know. You can set up a Zoom. This is the way that we grew. This is the way we grew our first few champs. And we try to train every single person to do the same thing. The quicker that you can get people in front of the opportunity and in front of the business, in front of the products, the quicker you're going to get response. So when we started, we set up a Zoom immediately with our first few prospects that we wanted to rock this business with, or that we knew needed the product and needed better in their life. From there, it magnified each time and grew and grew and grew. But grab your top 5 on your list, set up a Zoom with your upline leader, your support team, your champ, whoever you're working with, and start Zooming, start chatting, start getting them on phone calls, whatever you can do to share your story with them, let them hear the stories of better that's happening in our community, and make the decision whether they want to become a part of it. Don't wait for results to post about Pruvit. I talked about this a little bit earlier before. People are far more skeptical when you suddenly post fabulous results than if they are included in your journey along the way. I always tell everybody, when you're first getting started, you're not promising anybody anything other than an opportunity to do this alongside of you. You're excited about it. You've found something that could lead to better for you and your family. What is it going to hurt in sharing that opportunity with somebody else? I've done a lot of crazy things with friends and family just because they invited me or asked me to. So the fact that they're going to fall in love with this and that they're really going to benefit is even more exciting. Find your it. You know, a lot of times people will say, what's your why? We call it it here at Pruvit. What is it that is you're here to prove? What do you want? What is your it? Keep that in the forefront of your mind every single day, every time you share. Maybe it's to help people. Maybe it's to set a really great income for yourself. Maybe it's to feel fulfilled, that you're blessed to be a blessing to somebody else. Whatever your it is, let it motivate you every single day. Go Pro, Go MVP. This file is also in your download section in your cloud. Literally, it's just a really awesome graphic. It explains how you can start and fast launch your business. You've got your experiences that you're going to share. You're going to do the watch, connect, and roll. Go Pro, Go MVP, All-Star. We don't talk enough about All-Star. Go Pro, Go MVP. You can literally find 2 to 4 customers. A couple of promoters come in and join with packs and unlock those incredible bonuses. But when you get to All-Star, that is showing duplication in your team. It's showing that you have created MVPs within your own organization. Once you launch 5 personally sponsored MVPs and help them start growing their business, you're going to earn a $1,000 All-Star bonus. And all of this can be done within your first 120 days. So you've got return on investment. You've got some really great bonuses coming in. You've got people that are getting excited, buying, becoming customers, joining your team. You've got people that are growing a business right alongside you, becoming rock star provers, and you're making a really great, to me, that's almost a full-time income. But I know for a lot of people, that's a really great part-time income. And it's just the beginning. Our endorsement bonuses, you can literally earn your Pruvit products for free. If you've earned your products for free, like I've not paid a single month for products since I've been here. It is so awesome. I love that we get paid really, really well, but we also get Pruvit bucks. Literally, all you have to do is have a smart ship. There's no set limit. There's no set amount that you have to have, no set certain type. It just has to be a smart ship. So it can be a 15-day, 30-day, 20 count. A canister, doesn't matter. Just as long as you have a smart ship and you refer 2 customers that have a smart ship, you get your products for free. Basically, all it does is it takes your 2 largest orders and averages them, and whatever that average is, that's what you get in your endorsement bonuses. So I think that's awesome benefit of our rewards plan. I just wanted to share this too. I know y'all see a lot of times people sharing about the champion, Circle of Champions car bonus. We do get $800 a month when you hit Circle of Champs rank 6. And 7, you actually unlock the Tesla bonus. If you choose to get a Tesla, you can get $1,300 towards that monthly once you reach rank 7. But the reason why I put this on here is not so much to show you this part of our rewards plan of what you can accomplish and attain, but what I really wanted to concentrate on is the fact that making sure that you use this document that is also available in your downloads cloud and choosing your vehicle off of this list. I don't want anybody to be so excited they go out and get a car and it's not on the approved list. We've actually had that happen a few times in the community, and people were not very happy, but they got a little overzealous and went and shopped a little too soon. But we get a really great selection. There are tons of options on here. You got BMW, Audi, Porsche, Lexus, Mercedes, Land Rover, the list goes on and on. As long as it's one of those models and in that color wheel, you are good to go. Make sure to get your approval. You will email into support. I tell everybody to do it before you sign papers, so that way you get that approval. That's what we did. That's what each of our champs did. And once they approve it, you can finalize your papers and pick up your car, and we'll be celebrating right along with you. Be bold and confident. This business will change your life if you let it. Be bold in sharing. You know, our page is called Bold and Blessed Tribe. I'm very passionate about sharing boldly, but you have something that people want and need. When you start to believe it and prove it gets in you versus you just being in prove it, it'll make all the difference in your business and your team. But this is a great time for you to be thinking of people that are seeking an alternative way to live. We all know people that are unhappy with their state of health or wealth.
My dog toy.
I got a dog squeaking a toy. Reach out in confidence. Be excited for the opportunity and what you have, and sharing it with other people that it could change their life. I'm super thankful for Amanda and Chad for them sharing with us so openly and being brave enough and bold enough to do a live that day. And I caught it on Facebook because I cannot imagine what my life would be like if I had not seen it, if I had not tried the product and I had not clicked yes 8 months ago. Make sure that you have product on hand. Like I said, 5-day samples build your business quickly. If you can, shake up some samples. David has gone to the bank. We have been in Walmart. We have been pretty much anywhere. And if somebody expressed interest or we strike up a conversation, we will literally shake them up some keto right there and have them drink it. Make sure to get contact info anytime you talk to anybody. Facebook is really, really great. I love using it as my personal business card because I can literally just say, do you mind if I, friend request you on Facebook, or here, send me a friend request. That way they're constantly seeing my feed. They're interacting with me. I can message them and follow up with them. Or some plays that work. Use the cashiers when you're checking out. They're literally the best practice. Natalie shared this at Charge about, you've got a captive audience. They're checking you out. They can't go anywhere. And you probably won't see them again. So don't be afraid to use them as practice. But strike up conversation anywhere and everywhere that you go. Start asking people, what do they know about ketones and ketosis? When they say nothing, or I don't know a whole lot, or that sounds interesting, what is it? Just say, well, what's your number? I can text a quick video that explains it really well. That's a very quick and easy play that works of getting people's contact information. You can literally go and save it in your phone. If you go look at my contacts, it'll be Susie from Target or so-and-so from the gas station. Like, that's how I save contacts in my phone so that I can remember who they are and how I've interacted with them. And I can always go back and follow up with them and say, what'd you think? Or are you ready to get started? If we have a sale, you can contact them. You can message them or text them depending on where you contacted them, Facebook or text. That's a really great and easy play that works. So, does anybody have any questions? Feel free to unmute yourself. Trying to keep this super, super short. You go check the chat real quick. Nick and Ashley, I posted today, asked who works third shift and needs energy and private messaged and was able to get 3 mixers at the start of their shifts this week. That is awesome. I love, love, love how easy some things can just seem, and you never think that they will work, but they just work.
What do you want? You're hungry.
So does anybody have anything or any questions? Is everybody still awake?
can't eat them.
Alrighty. Well, I appreciate all of y'all hopping on. I hope that you were able to learn something, maybe even share this with your newbies, be able to get them launched and on the right start. Definitely want to make sure that we get people plugged in. We welcome them into the community and give them some simple, easy steps that will help them grow their business. But y'all have an amazing night, and we will talk to y'all soon. I'll post the recording here in just a little bit. Bye, y'all.